The opening of the Holiday Classic is here. It is the San Diego Tip-Off Challenge 2019 right here at Torrey Pines High School as we get set for this first game between the Carlsbad Lancers and the San Diego Cavers. Good evening, everyone. Jeff Kurtz alongside Thomas Conroy. Thomas, the first of three matchups here at Torrey Pines High School for the Tip-Off Challenge, and should be some outstanding basketball all evening.
Yeah, it's so much fun talking to the coaches. We almost forgot that we had three games tonight.
We talked to Coach Basil Fontenot in his fourth year for the San Diego Cavers, coming in with a record of 5-2 as they quickly put the ball up in the air and a rebound underneath by Carlsbad. And then on the other side, Sam Eshelman in his fourth year guiding the Carlsbad Lancers, his alma mater, played at Carlsbad. Carlsbad coming in with a record of 6-2 as the Lancers miss a layup on the interior. Let's go with the starters first for San Diego as they're coming up the floor. They are starting tonight Dante Ralston, Steve Stinson, Miles Bennett, Tyler Castillo, and A.J. Bergen. Three ball on the way long. Second rebound of the game for Jalen Nelson. Nelson on the floor with Sam Hasagawa, who just hit that layup, Sam Satars, Toby Harris, and Kai Burdick. Keys to the game for the Lancers and for San Diego in this one, Thomas.
Well, if you're a San Diego High fan, you better get your track shoes on because you're going to be running a lot. And that's what they try to do. They try to create turnovers. It really does. It's almost like a team chaos. And for Carlsbad, it just seems like they right off their first basket there, they just want to kind of get it out, get quick, easy passes, and go straight to the hoop.
First steal of the game by San Diego, going all the way for the layup off the pick is Hasagawa. That was A.J. Bergen, his first bucket of the game. And now another steal, Dante Ralston for another layup.
Yeah, and that's what you're going to see a lot of pressing, a lot of forced turnovers. So Carlsbad has to really be protective of the basketball because, as you know, Jeff, when you turn it over a lot, especially with the other team in your own end, you can be down 4 and then quickly be down double digits in a moment's notice.
Jump ball tie-up, and Carlsbad will keep possession on the possession arrow. Well, Coach Fontenot for San Diego has got a very lofty goal every game, which is to force 40 turnovers and get 20 steals. Well, so far he's got 2 steals and 2 turnovers in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Inbounds pass, Nelson. Shot, corner 3, rims out from Toby Harris.
He's taking it right up court.
Bergen pushing, taking it all the way. Jumper good from 5 feet.
Yeah, he saw the opening right there, and there goes the quick timeout by Carlsbad, Jeff, as that opening was that was just too easy to go straight to the hoop.
We'll keep it right here on the NFHS Network. Jeff Kurtz alongside Thomas Conroy. Well, as you look at this game between these two teams, Carlsbad has got 2 guys who are transfers, who are going to come in and play for them after the first of the year. They're also missing Caleb Nelson, who is a tight end on the football team, but might be even better basketball player. He got hurt in their final game of the year and is out with a collarbone injury. At least they're hoping till mid-January at the latest. Yeah. But there's a situation where Carlsbad is a little light up front. That's 3 guys there, 6'6", 6'5", 6'5", who could provide some length for this team, but it's really going to fall on Jalen Nelson tonight running the point for Carlsbad to keep this squad under control, the senior point guard for the Lancers.
Yeah, and you saw it right here off the start right there. They're really, the University of San Diego, San Diego High is really concentrating on him, trying to force him to take some turnovers and make him give up the basketball.
Nelson is getting recruited at the D2 level. Chico State looking at him right now. The ball is going to be tapped into the corner, and that will be San Diego ball. Tapping it was Kai Burdick trying to get to the corner to Toby Harris, but Harris thought it was off a caver and let it go out of bounds.
Remarkable turnaround. We'll probably talk about during the broadcast, Jeff, of this San Diego High, the whole program.
2-time CIF champions. Here's a three-pointer from the top of the key for Steve Stinson, and he's got 5 in the first quarter. 11-2, and here's a steal, Phil, in the passing lane. Stinson has the ball knocked away, but comes back up with it.
If I'm not mistaken, Jeff, that's the 3rd turnover right here to start the game.
It is. Keep track of those.
I know.
See if we get to that 40 goal. Here's Nelson putting up a 3, and he knocks it down. That's a big bucket for Nelson, who averages close to 27 points a game for Carlsbad. First team all-league last year for the Lancers.
Yeah, and he can't fall in the trap, Jeff, I think, of taking it all upon himself. He's going to have to be a as you mentioned, kind of a good facilitator here in the early start.
Good ball movement by the Cavers. 20 on the shot clock. With it is Ralston out high. Ralston gets a pick. Penetrates, kick corner. 10 on the shot clock. 3 ball. Stinson again knocks it down.
Great ball movement there by the Cavers, waiting for that open shot. Once they saw it, they took it beautifully, executed.
Nice pass into the interior, lob to Burdick. That was kind of a pass that you probably shouldn't make. Nelson kicks corner. Hasegawa 3, doesn't get the rim, but Burdick is there.
Wow.
And that's the length of Carlsbad.
Yeah, sorry, Jeff. That was just great play right there by Burdick right underneath the basket. Took it upon himself, that extra play.
Burdick with a nice look has made this a 14-7 game. He's going to come out of the game, and Kyle Vassaw will replace him.
Yeah, I think for the Lancers tonight, Jeff, I think they're going to have to use probably more of their bench than they probably do in the regular season, just because of the tempo that the Cavers play at for an entire game.
Sam Satars will come out of the game, and replacing him will be Carson Frinke. So you lose a little bit at 6'10", but you got some nice bulk in the middle between Frinke and Vassaw. Penetration, taking it all the way in with the left hand. Vassaw the rebound. You're not going to take many basketballs away from him. Also a football player on this Carlsbad team. Nelson in the front court. Vassaw corner. Gives off to Nelson. Nelson's going to pull up from 16 shots short. Rebounded underneath. And pushing the other way, that was Castillo giving off to Bergen, who goes in the interior. Ball swung around Ralston. Miles Bennett. Nice crossover. Long 3 ball. Good again.
Wow.
Stinson, hot early, 11 first quarter points.
What zip code was that in? Because I can't be in Delmar.
Chula Vista, I think. Yeah. And we've got a foul on penetration by Toby Harris. That foul is going to go against Ralston, his first, team's first, our first foul of the game. And back in Satars will replace Hasegawa, who will leave with 2 points.
That's one of the good things when you play at a high tempo, Jeff. Not too many fouls usually.
Here's a 3 ball, no good. Battle for the rebound. Nelson underneath. It is going to be off of Carlsbad. 3:13 to go in the first quarter. 17-7 Cavers leading. Carlsbad picking up full court. Castillo swings to Conta Thomas. Now turnover for Carlsbad.
Great anticipation there by the Lancers for the turnover.
Nelson knocks down a 3. His second. Very smooth player, Jalen Nelson.
Yeah, you can see it right there. Nice smooth delivery off his hands to the basket.
Bergen penetrates. Pass down low, knocked around. Loose ball, going to go San Diego's way. Nice interior defense by the Lancers.
Yeah, great anticipation by Nelson there. Broke up that passing lane right there. Almost got a turnover for Carlsbad.
Bergen will inbound in the low corner. Thomas swings to Bennett. Bennett, nice head and shoulder move. Stripped to the basketball. Good recovery by Frinke and then forces the turnover. Boy, Frinke was beat, but he got a hand in there and knocked the ball away. Cavers going to pick up in a 2-1-2 quarter court press. Nelson in the front court. He's going to pull up for another 3 ball short this time. Rebounded by Stinson. Stinson drives baseline.
Good active hands by the Lancers D now.
This is something that Coach Eshelman was worried about. He said we've struggled with dribble penetration this season, and this is a team that likes to dribble penetrate, so we'll see how that goes. Nice ball movement out high. Bennett open for 3, shot long, rebounded by Harris. Nelson fakes a 3. They got to respect that. Loses the ball, triple teamed. Got to get some scoring from somebody else other than Nelson. Harris in the corner. Harris, float down low. Vassaw going to use his bulk and get in there for the bucket.
Yeah, created the created the contact and then went strong up to the hoop. Nicely played there by Carlsbad.
That is a kid who is not shy about contact. That's for sure. As we've got a foul away from the ball, Sam Sitars will pick up his first. Substitution, Miles Bennett out of the game for San Diego. Santiago Ontiveros in, or excuse me, that's Noah DeRob. Hasegawa will replace Sitars, who will sit down.
And you know, Jeff, after that fast start by the Cavers, the Lancers have played relatively well since coming back into this basketball game, only down 5.
Under a minute 30 remaining, first quarter. Stinson's going to pull up from 15 short. Box out underneath. Rebound to the Cavers. Ball poked away by Nelson and recovered by Hasegawa. Nelson looking to penetrate. Going to float in. Tough shot. No call. Ball knocked out of bounds. Will stay Carlsbad basketball.
Yeah, just hit it a little bit too hard off the glass there, did Nelson. Kind of maybe a teardrop shot, and he would have had a beautiful basket.
Good look. Yeah. Still a bit strong. 1:05 to play in the first quarter. Harris in the corner, 30 on the shot clock. Ball poked away, taking his eye off. It was Frinky going all the way, and one! Nice job by Ralston. That foul is going to go against Frinky.
Didn't you like the way, Jeff, he went to the basket, realized where the defense was, but then stayed up in the air, drew the contact, and then still had enough concentration and athletic ability to put it off glass for the three-point play.
Frankie out of the game, Bowers in. That was the 4th turnover by the Lancers in the opening quarter. 54.7 seconds remaining in the first. And the 3-point play, good. Ralston, 5 points in the first quarter. Cavers picking up full court. Vassau on the wing. Dump down low. Hasegawa swings. Bowers right into the game. Takes a 3 and knocks it down. He was barely on the floor for 20 seconds. First time he touches the ball, he scores. About a 1-second difference between the shot and the game clock. Bergen, tough shot over Vassau. Nice defense, and the rebound to Vassau. Under 20 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock turned off. Bowers hits Harris with 12. Bowers with 11. High post pass, Hasegawa. Corner Vassau with 7. He's going to shoot a 3. That's an air ball. Pushing Bergen. Bergen's got 2. Bergen's got 1. Gets the shot off at the buzzer. It's going to be wide left, and that's how the first quarter will end. 20-15, San Diego leading it, but they were up by as much as 10. Carlsbad cuts it to 5 at the break. We'll step away for just a moment here on the NFHS Network. SoCal Sports Productions live coverage of the Tip-Off Challenge continues after this. Back here on the NFHS Network, Jeff Kurtz alongside Thomas Conroy. Well, an interesting first quarter of action, Thomas, through our first 8 minutes. We're keeping tabs on San Diego's goal of 40 turnovers in the game. They had 4. They got a long way to go, but they got 3 really quickly, and then Carlsbad settled down, got themselves back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, that start by the Cavers, about the first 2 or 3 minutes, you know, a lot of teams would have melted. We've seen it here at this tournament. Things can kind of go to a boiling point awfully fast if you're not prepared to play that type of tempo. But Carlsbad withstood it, and I think it all had to do with their talented guard Nelson, because he kind of settled the team down and took it upon himself. Got a couple of baskets to get them going, but more importantly, was smart with the basketball and really distributed it well to his teammates.
Nelson, here's another turnover. Steal by the Cavers. Bennett takes it all the way. Layup short. Follow, no good. Battle for the rebound. Nelson has it stripped away. Follow, Ralston is in. Boy, you got to grab that ball strong if you are facing the San Diego team. They will get a hand in there. Nelson, Harris, Bowers, Hasegawa, Burdick on the floor as Nelson pulls up and knocks down another 3, his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, he better watch it, though. He pushed off to get that space there, get beyond the arc. They're going to call that on you.
Bergen, Ralston, Stinson, Castillo. The three by Bergen, no good. Bennett on the floor for San Diego. 4-point game. Bowers thought about the three for a moment. He's already hit one. Hasagawa in the corner. Skip pass. Nelson double teamed. Nelson has the ball taken away.
Oh, yeah, great steal.
That floater follow good from Bergen after Ralston was a little bit short on the layup.
Yeah, Ralston's just been outstanding, Jeff, with his pressure defense coming off the inbounds.
Nelson knocks down another three. 4 in the first half.
It is getting warm in here.
It is already. It's supposed to be the tip-off challenge, folks, not the heat-up. But we're seeing it from Nelson. Bergen on the wing, drives on Hasagawa, takes it all the way around. Burdick, nice move. That's 6'10", plus the arm, the reach there by Burdick, and Bergen able to get around him.
Man, he did that with relative ease, too.
Bowers, one dribble pull-up, 15-footer short. Castillo, another rebound.
Yeah, Lancers can't fall into one and done on the offensive end. Got to get a little bit better work there rebound-wise.
Bergen, nice hesitation move, and no one slows him down, and Carlsbad's going to take another timeout. We'll take a quick timeout as well here on the NFHS Network. 28-21, San Diego leading it. It's the Holiday Classic Tip-Off Challenge live from Torrey Pines High School. Second called timeout by Carlsbad here in the first half. 5:56 to play in the second quarter. Carlsbad had cut the lead to 4, but San Diego a couple of quick turnovers. Now they're now back up by 7.
Yeah, and I also think the coaching staff of the Lancers just didn't like the way they were rebounding in the offensive zone. That led to a lot of quick, easy baskets for the Cavers. A lot of man advantages there. Got to either attack the rim and get a second shot opportunity for your side, or you got to get back and cut down those passing lanes for San Diego High.
Also, I think no stopping a dribble penetration. Twice that happened where nobody really stopped the basketball for Carlsbad. Bergen getting to the basket twice.
Looks like we got some spillage there in front of
water on the floor in front of the San Diego bench. Probably sweat. Coach Fontenot, who says works just as hard, it seems like, as some of his kids do out on the floor.
I've been watching him. He's been going on up and down his area.
Nelson breaks teams down, goes up, draws the foul on Castillo. They are stretching out on Nelson because he's knocked down 4 threes already. He drew a double team beyond the three-point line, was able to break the defense down, and Castillo picks up his first, team second.
Yeah, and you can't really teach that, Jeff, to what he just did there. That was just a beautiful offensive move. But more importantly, having enough, anticipating the contact and then getting a shot up.
This is the first free throw. Back in the game, Satars joining Harris, Hasagawa, Vassau now replacing Burdick. One out of 2. 13 in the game for Nelson. Nice help defense by Hasagawa. Pass down low, stripped. And it's going to be knocked away it was stripped away from Castillo, but he stayed with the play and knocked the ball off Nelson's leg out of bounds.
Yeah, good play there. Carlsbad coaching staff questioning.
I think they're questioning the clock. The shot clock's at 35 seconds. Coach Eshelman was saying, hey, wait a minute, who had possession, though? Did we really have possession long enough? And they're going to take the clock down to 27 for San Diego. So they're saying the ball was still loose on the floor. I think that was Coach Eshelman's point.
Good catch there by Coach.
Castillo down low, travel to the basketball.
Yeah, he moved his pivot foot. You're not James Harden. You can't be doing that here at this level.
Vassaw going for the loose ball, ran into his teammate Harris, and Harris now knows what it feels like to get hit by Kyle Vassaw, as many other players in the San Diego section did this year when Vassaw was on the football team. Into the front court, Hasegawa with it. Loses the ball, gets it to Nelson.
Yeah, a little bit of a lazy pass. That could have been another turnover.
Ball swung back to Nelson, 22 on the shot clock. Plenty of time for Carlsbad. Poked away by Ralston, but Nelson retrieves. Corner Harris, dump down low. Vassaw gets open, misses the first shot, tries to follow. Rebound goes to Castillo.
Yeah, great rebound there by Castillo. Great box out by him.
He didn't have position, but then he got position.
Yeah.
On the penetration, Ralston dumped down low. Castillo is open. Nice feed, and Castillo's first bucket of the game.
Stretching the lead a bit. 8 now for San Diego High.
We got Bergen going over the back. On a pass to Hasegawa at midcourt. Frinky is going to come in. He's going to replace Hasegawa.
I don't know how you feel, Jeff, but I think Ralston's just playing it tremendously. Playing off of that pressure defense coming off the inbounds, and he's been really the kind of. I like to see how many turnovers he's created on his own.
I've counted 8 for the team so far. Nelson trying to run things, getting a little tired. Seems out there. Ralston trying to get position.
The old cat and mouse game between two players.
Bounce pass, Harris, 3, back iron, no good. Gets his own rebound. Skips it to Frinky, back to Harris. Someone else is going to have to knock down some threes. Frinky wants the ball, back iron again, and we've got
loose ball.
A loose ball foul. It's going to go against the Tars. That's his second personal, third on the team. It's going to get Hasegawa off the bench.
I don't know how you felt, Jeff, but it looked like that initial pass, if Frankie was more set in the corner, I think he had a better look than the shot he actually took. And
well, he was ready for it. I don't think he was ready the first time, but he was ready the second time.
Right.
And now dribbling it on the sideline, Ralston, the forced turnover by Nelson. Ralston thought he had maintained possession inbounds, but no, says our officiating crew. 3 officials for today's game. Great training ground for these guys, or for those seasoned veterans, an opportunity to get back out here and ref some high caliber basketball, which you'll see all week at the Torrey Pines Holiday Classic. Bergen for 3 and an out. Nice box out by Vassaw, and Castillo goes over the back for his second personal foul.
Yeah, you just put it right there exactly. What a box out. It really forced him to go over his back if he was going to touch the ball at all.
I mean, Vassaw on the offensive end is going to be putbacks, offensive rebound putbacks, and maybe getting free underneath for layups. But on the defensive end, he can really be a force. As Nelson bumped a couple of times, no call. Harris knocks down his first bucket, and that is something they need, someone other than Nelson putting the ball in.
Yeah, first time it's been at 5 in a while, Jeff.
Pull-up jumper, good. Nice-looking shot at the elbow by Bennett, his first bucket of the game. The lead is 5. Coming down to the 3-minute mark of the first half. Nelson's going to draw the blocking foul. He's got Cavers knocked over like bowling pins, ends up with a 7-10 split, and is going to the line. That foul on Bennett, his first personal.
But you wonder, Jeff, if Carlsbad's going to take Nelson out at any point here in the first half to kind of give him a little bit extra blow, because he's gone the whole way.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you can. I mean,
I know.
Who's your primary ball handler?
I hear
Harris has been handling it a little bit, but against this press, Nelson might be pushing all 32 minutes in this game. But he gets a little bit of a break here going to the free throw line. He's the one player, all other than Harris. Harris has been out there the whole time as well. That guard combination for Carlsbad has combined for 16 points at the moment of their 25.
And you could give him rest, too, by letting the other guard that plays with him bring the ball up for him. So there are ways when you're on the court where you can get a little bit of a respite.
Nelson makes both free throws. Now 3 out of 4 for the game. The lead back to 5. Ralston into the front court. Hasegawa playing Bergen tightly. Bergen gets the ball between the circles. Ralston open. Going to take that 3 and knock it down.
Wow. Left him open. Challenged him right there, Jeff, and he hit it.
Ralston with 10 points. Harris swings Vassaw. Trying to penetrate. Hasegawa going to take it into the middle. Takes it strong, short follow. Vassaw good. That is his game. 4 points off the bench.
Yeah, that's a great reaction there for the easy hoop off the missed shot.
Ralston in the interior. Nice floater with the right hand off the feed from Bennett.
Oh, Ralston almost had another steal. Great anticipation right there.
Getting his hands everywhere. Nelson with the ball, 23 on the shot clock. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Nelson all the way, leaves it short. Nice no call by the officials. Bennett keeping his hands up. Numbers favor San Diego. Bennett is going to travel. Got going too fast. Official stopping time. We had a wet spot on the floor, and Nelson thought he was fouled on that last drive to the basket. I thought it was a good no call.
So did I.
There have been other times where I think he'd have more of a beef where he got some body on his way to the basket, but not that one.
Nope, can't disagree with you there.
Harris swings, Frankie corner Nelson. Nelson double team, triple team. Hasegawa open at the free throw line, misses. Battle for the rebound. Frankie goes back up with the left hand, no. Still battling with it. It's going to be off of Carlsbad. Both Vassaw and Frankie going for the ball, and they knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like Frankie was defending himself there because he kind of over-anticipated where he thought the defense was going to be and created a poor shot for himself.
Ball almost poked away from Castillo.
Smart reset here.
Driving to Bennett, and nice job, Frankie. That's the second time he's poked the ball away where it looks like he's been beat defensively.
20 on the shot clock, Jeff.
Minute 12 to go in the half. Ralston off the inbounds, goes up with the left hand.
Wow.
Nobody picked him up.
Again.
Under a minute to go in the half. 25 in the shot clock. Nelson's going to penetrate, get around Bergen all the way for the layup. 11 points in the quarter for Nelson. He's keeping his team hanging around. 8-point advantage right now for San Diego. Looking to get double digits before the break. Bennett from 16. Good looking shot. Shot clock turned off. Carlsbad can hold for 1. Nice job, Frankie, getting up for that basketball. 18 on the clock. Harris deflected out of bounds by Stinson.
Okay.
Looked like it went off his foot.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Vassaw is going to come out. Kai Burdick in for the Lancers with 13 seconds to play in the half. Nelson with 10. Now with 8. Gets a pick. Pull up 3 ball on the way. Short. Flying in Frankie. Follow is going to rim out. Oh, unfortunate for Carlsbad. They had a great look there. But instead, the ball rims out for Frankie, and we end the first half 41-31. San Diego in front. You're following the action here on the NFHS Network. Thomas, your thoughts before we go into the break?
No, I was just going to say, great action here to start it off here for the tip-off here, the tip-off classic. It's been really fun.
It has been good to watch. San Diego takes a 5-point first quarter advantage and stretches it to 10. We're going to step away here. It's a 10-minute break. At halftime, we're going to step away for about 7 minutes here on the NFHS Network, and then come back with a short halftime show, get you set for the second half of action from Torrey Pines High School. Again, your halftime score, San Diego 41, Carlsbad 31. Back with more in a moment. Back here on the NFHS Network, Jeff Kurtz alongside Thomas Conroy. We go through the scoring for the first half, starting with San Diego, who's leading this 41-31. Dante Ralston with 14 first-half points. Steve Stinson with 11. A.J. Bergen, 10. 4 for Miles Bennett. 2 for Tyler Castillo. Meanwhile, for Carlsbad, they were led by Jalen Nelson, 17, leading all scorers. 4 points for Kyle Vassaw off the bench. 3 apiece for Toby Harris, Mason Bowers. 2 apiece for Kai Burdick and Sam Hasagawa. But you got those 3 players in double digits for San Diego, and a nice bit of balance from Ralston, Stinson, and Bergen in the first half.
Yeah, and to me, Ralston's been really the key of the first half, because he's been the kind of facilitator for the turnovers, which does a superb defense. So he's playing an all-around game here in the first half.
San Diego will start out with the basketball to begin the second half. It'll be Stinson, Ralston, Bennett, Bergen, Castillo on the floor. Ralston, Castillo, and Bergen playing with 2 personal fouls apiece. As the block shot by Burdick, it's going to be Harris, Hasagawa, Burdick getting open underneath and getting the bucket. Kai Burdick with a block and then a bucket to start things off. Nelson and Sam Satars round out the starting lineup for Carlsbad in the second half.
Yeah, and Burdick drew some contact there. I thought they were going to call the foul on it for him.
Carlsbad's gone to the zone, but Stinson already had a bunch of threes in the first half of play, and now he just hit his 4th. Here's Nelson with a jumper, rebounded by Bennett.
Yeah, you got to believe you're playing in the zone to also kind of help out with Nelson getting a little bit of a respite.
You know what? I don't think they're going to be able to stick with that zone, because Stinson's just hit 2 in a row. He's just going to start salivating with these gaps he's going to find in the zone. The lead now biggest of the game for San Diego, 14 points.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you there, Jeff. But you got to find him some rest if he's going to play the full game.
Shot down low. He'll be knocked out of bounds by Carlsbad.
Miscommunication right there between Burdick and number 5, Sataris.
Yeah, Sataris could have grabbed that basketball and kept it alive. Castillo, high post. Bergen splits a double team. Out to Ralston. He's going to shoot a 3 and knock that down. It's like they're shooting free throws.
Here comes the pressure.
Satars might have gotten away with a carry, instead turns it over. I don't know if Coach Fontenot is going to hit his 40 turnovers for the game margin. He's at 9 right now by my count, but I might be down 1 or 2. Ralston feeling the 3, misses. Castillo, nice rebound underneath. Why not Stinson?
I don't even think that's an NBA record, 40 turnovers in a game.
And timeout called by Carlsbad.
When he said that, I was like, oh my God.
We'll take a quick timeout as well on the NFHS Network and let you sit with that, as San Diego is up by 20 points with 5:51 to go in the third quarter. Steve Stinson for San Diego had 3 threes in the first quarter and 11 points, went quiet in the second quarter, and then has made himself known in the third quarter with 3 more threes in the first 2 minutes and 9 seconds. He's now got 20 points in the game just like that.
Yeah, and really what an impressive showing here by San Diego High, Jeff, as you mentioned, coming out here really and scoring 53 points already, and that's pretty impressive.
This is a San Diego team that won the Division IV championship in the San Diego section 2 years ago, won Division III last year, now moving up to Division II. Coach Fontenot's got a goal. We're going to go 3 for 3. That's our plan, a three-peat. He pulled that maneuver on his team is another turnover here, and so far San Diego's been up to it, at least in this game. They are looking very impressive. Ralston on the penetration, takes it in with the left hand, leaves it short. Castillo flies in for the rebound, ball poked away, and saved by Carlsbad. Nelson kicks corner. Harris open for a 3 look. Strong
Wow, what a rebound there.
Yeah, Burdick got away with a push, too. Here is Bennett taking it all the way with the right hand as he crosses the key.
Yeah, what a tremendous. He out-jumped Burdick for the rebound and went full court all the way to the basket.
Nelson has the ball poked away. Battle for it. Nelson keeps it. Asagawa post-entry pass. Going to be grabbed by Satars after touched by a couple of players. And now we got an official timeout as the shot clock changed, but the ball never hit the rim. Carlsbad will inbound far side of the floor from their bench. Vassaw for Burdick. Satars out. Frinky in for Carlsbad. Nelson, quiet so far this quarter in the scoring column, goes strong, and we got a block shot, no foul call.
Oh, great outlet pass right there.
Harris doing a good job getting back. Nelson a little bit frustrated. I think he has an argument there as he knocks the ball out of bounds on that pass. There was contact.
Yeah.
Because Castillo went up, extended the arm out in front of him, and there was body contact.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Referees did not give it to him, and but you just feel right now with Carlsbad, they got either you got to set yourself up for a shot when you're going to get the basketball, or you got to move it quickly, because if you're not prepared to play this defense, you're going to turn the ball over easily.
San Diego basketball into the game. Noah Durab for the Cavers. He replaces Castillo. Bennett on the weave. Nice feed to Durab, but he's swatted away by Vassaw. Corner Harris. Back out to Nelson. Nice no look. Hasegawa with a left hand and one.
And that's what I mean. You got to be quick with your passes. Keep the defense guessing and instead of converging on you. And they left him underneath the basket all alone for an easy hoop.
That was a nice look by Nelson and a great catch in traffic by Hasegawa on the left-handed layup as Durab's now going to come out. Castillo back in.
Yeah, he anticipated that pass beautifully underneath the basket.
Hasegawa completes a three-point play. 19-point advantage for San Diego. They just slowly pull away as the game goes along. Up 5 at the end of the first quarter, 10 at halftime, 19 right now. Bennett. Ralston thought about a three. Thought again, finally takes it. That was a lot of thinking. He leaves it short.
Too much thinking.
Yeah, if you got to think that long, you might want to pass the ball and then reset yourself.
Yep, take the shot.
Harris in the front court. They're looking to trap.
Yeah, second time Harris has taken over the point guard duties. That's to give a little respite for Nelson, as we mentioned in the first half.
Hasegawa gives to Nelson. Now he's open for three. That's a good look. Nelson has 5 threes in the game, his first points of the second half.
Yeah, left him way too open there for an easy shot.
Bergen passed down low, deflected away by Carlsbad, and Frinky can't handle it.
No,
and Coach Eshelman upset because a lot of the Lancers, that's going to be poked away. They're going to say off of San Diego, but a lot of the Lancers are grabbing the ball one-handed. You got to get it with 2 against this Cavers team. Nelson, nice fake, and the layup.
Yeah, kept Castillo kind of flat-footed for a brief second, and he blew right by him for the hoop.
Carlsbad putting a run together. 8-0 run here. Vassaw gets away with an over the back. Pokes the ball out of bounds instead. He'll take that.
That's an old WWE move there.
Is it?
Yeah,
what
right
do you call
over
that?
The back.
We got a timeout is going to be called by the Cavers with 2:58 to play in the third quarter, and San Diego leading at 55-41. We'll step away again here on the NFHS Network. Back with more in just a moment.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At NFHSLearn.com, you can find over 70 courses, including more than 30 free courses, such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. To learn more, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
Back here on the NFHS Network, Jeff Kurtz alongside Thomas Conroy. Well, Thomas, San Diego jumped from a 10 to a 20-point lead.
Yep.
Carlsbad's whittled it back to 14 with an 8-0 run.
Yeah, and right now, if I'm in that Lance's huddle right now, I don't worry about the score so much. Let's keep playing with this type of pace and this type of smart play, and get ourselves some easy baskets. Because if they could get it on their double digits, then you all signs point to a really good fourth quarter for both teams.
Inbounds pass thrown away. Nice defense by Carlsbad. Here comes Nelson. Nice move by Nelson, and he's got 7 quick points.
Yeah, he challenged Ralston with it, and then quickly got him by his shoulder there for the easy basket.
And now we got a whistle and a foul.
Wow.
It's going to be a reach against, let's see, they're giving it to, they're going to give it to Harris, his first personal foul. Team's first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going to say is you call a ticky-tack foul like that, but then you don't let Nelson, when he got hit off the shot.
They got Nelson with a block. Could have maybe called Ralston for a hook as well, but there was contact. Only Nelson's first personal foul as well.
There goes another hook.
And now we got a foul on Ralston with a hold, and that's his third personal.
No, he hooked him, and that time he hooked him, but he kept the hand right up into the official's eye level, and that's what he got called. If he kept it low like he did before, he wouldn't have gotten called.
Carlsbad looking to make this a 10-point game. Harris.
I like that quick pass right there.
Frankie 3, short. Harris had the rebound, taken by Bergen.
Wow, what a rebound by Bergen.
Well, he took it right out of Harris's hands. Pass down low. Castillo underneath. Around Vassaw with the right hand.
Oh, my God. He faked it with the left and went to his right with an easy hoop.
Frankie fakes a 3 and travels. Yep, good call. Move the pivot foot.
Yeah.
Before he put the ball on the floor.
Second time Carson Frankie has done that, where he should just take the shot immediately, not think about it too much.
But Carlsbad had a run going against San Diego, but they're unable to convert on a nicely designed play for 3. And then the Cavers come back and hit a bucket, then another one. Bennett on the penetration. Pull up from the free throw line. Nice stop and pop for Miles Bennett, who has 8 points. Vassaw, kick out. Hasagawa, step back 3 strong, and we got a push off underneath by Vassaw. Good call, shove in the back. Castillo's not going to fly that way on his own.
No. It's a subtle push.
Subtle. Well, Castillo looked like a kite that someone had put up in the air there. It just went soaring. Satars will replace Frankie in the lineup for Carlsbad.
Then the defense of Lance's first time in a while.
Bergen. Nice pick and roll. Down low, and Castillo finishes.
Yeah, and showed great patience. He wasn't exactly in an ideal scoring position there to step back on the other side of the rim and put it off the glass.
Nice defense by Ralston. Nelson takes it in the interior. Shot block, gets it back. Kick out Harris. Hasagawa back out to Harris, who's going to take a 3. Back iron. Long rebound, battle for the ball. Loose underneath. Vassaw's got it. Gives it to Hasagawa. It's blocked out of bounds. Nice hustle, both teams.
Yeah, and plenty of bodies on the court.
Vassaw is going to come out. Burdick in. For Carlsbad, we've got a wet spot on the floor. 53.2 seconds to play in the third quarter. San Diego up 61-43.
Some more of the bodies right there in that wet spot. Burdick back in the game, Jeff. It'd be interesting to see if he can maybe get going a little bit offensively for them.
4 points in the game. Satars, that's a high arcing 3 that grazes the rim, and then Bennett travels on the rebound. Nelson 14 seconds between the shot and game clock. Sitar's another high arcing three. That time he hits it. His first points of the game. San Diego can hold for one here if they want to. And they throw it away.
Miscommunication there. Two players going for the ball. Neither one of them got it.
It's not a great passing angle either. You're trying to go cross court like that. Harris going to bring the ball up the floor. Underneath, and getting the bucket is Burdick.
Yeah, great give and go right there by Carlsbad to get that easy hoop.
Quick shot by Carlsbad. Can San Diego respond? Bennett with a three at the buzzer is good.
Wow.
Miles Bennett with the three to make it 64-48 going into the fourth quarter as the Cavers up by 16, extending that halftime lead. We'll get you ready for the fourth here on the NFHS Network in just a moment. The San Diego Tip-Off Challenge Holiday Classic right here on the NFHS Network, brought to you by SoCal Sports Productions.
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
Back to live action. It is Burdick, Hasegawa, Nelson Harris, and Sitar's on the floor for Carlsbad. The Lancers turn it over. Ralston misses the jumper. Ralston, Castillo, Stinson as Burdick to the rim. Fills the lane nicely. He's got 8.
Yeah, he looked at it all the way, and a great feed by Nelson to get it to his big man.
Bennett and Bergen also on the floor for San Diego. Ralston, stolen.
Yeah, nice trap.
Here goes Nelson all the way and one. Jalen Nelson now with 26 points in the game. And Carlsbad can make this an 11-point deficit.
Boy, and tough read for Stinson right there, Jeff. Do you just let him go, or do you try to challenge the basket? He challenged it and drew body, and now it's a 3-point play.
Well, it's only his first personal foul, so it's not like he was giving something away there. But
yeah. I just hate giving them the momentum of another point.
Nelson now 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 64-53. Bergen, a quiet third quarter. Bergen takes it in, kicks it out. Nice ball movement. Stinson's hit a bunch of threes. He's going to pull up from the free throw line and hits the fadeaway. Stinson's got 22. 4 players in double digits for San Diego. Sitar's drives baseline, gives to Harris. Harris throws it away.
We got to give it to Nelson right next to him. Don't try to cross-court pass, because that would have been easily picked off by the Cavers. They recognize that ball was just sailing out of bounds.
Sitar's tries to draw the charge, no call.
Yeah, not down 13.
Ralston for 3 and an out. Battle for the rebound. We got a loose ball foul against the Cavers. That one's going to go against Bergen over the back of Sitar's. Bergen's been quiet. That's his third personal foul. One of the top scorers on this Cavers team, only 10 points in the game. But when Stinson's poured in 22, Ralston's had 17, and Bennett's provided 11 with Castillo 6. That's been all you've needed. Nelson, circus shot, misses, ball tapped around, going to be off San Diego.
Yeah, Ralston tipped it out.
Into the game comes Santiago Ontiveros for San Diego.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jeff, they only play with one basketball. So When somebody gets hot, you usually, if you're not hot, you usually don't see the basketball that much anymore.
We'll take a quick break on the NFHS Network. Timeout by Carlsbad. More after this.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
6:33 to play in this game. Carlsbad trailing by 13. Out of the Lancers' timeout. They're down to one timeout. Interior post pass is stolen by Ontiveros.
Man, great hands.
Just checked into the game for the first time, gets the steal. Bergen on the penetration. Loses the ball on the way up. Stripped by Carlsbad. It will stay San Diego ball.
And a lot more action after this game, Jeff, for you guys tonight.
That's right. Foothills Christian against St. Augustine. Cathedral and Torrey Pines round out the Holiday Classic Tip-Off Challenge. Ralston swings to Bennett. Bennett drives, kick. Ontiveros fumbles it out of bounds. Well, yeah, great hands on one hand and not so great on the other.
Yeah, he let that pass come towards him. You got to catch that out in front of your body. You don't let it come near your body. And kind of handcuffed him.
Resetting the shot clock as Stinson will replace Ontiveros in the lineup. Stinson, 6 threes in the game, 22 points. Sitar's in the front court. Nelson wants a pick, pull up from 3, shot, and air ball. That just could be tired legs right there. Stinson's hit 5 threes in the game, not a bad look.
Yeah, and I wish Carlsbad would have kind of worked Harris into handling the basketball there.
Ralston all the way. Burdick with a block.
Here comes Harris.
Corner Sitar's. Another high arcing 3. Knocks it down again. He's got 2. 10-point lead.
Ooh, Ralston almost double dribbled.
Recovers and got it to Stinson in the front court.
He almost put 2 hands on the basketball.
Nice drive. Bergen using his body but can't get it over the 6'10 Burdick. Harris pulls up from 18, shot strong.
Yeah, Harris thought Burdick was going to come into the lane on the run. He kind of stopped at the foul line and left them all alone.
There, you might as well just take a step back behind the three-point line and shoot that instead.
Right.
Down low, the feed, and nice pass from Bergen to Castillo, and Castillo now has 8.
Boy, and what you love about the Cavers is that extra pass. They really do it well. Oop, dribbled it off his foot.
Nelson one dribble, 3, short. Battle for the rebound, and Bennett comes up with it. The ball is going to be poked away by Sitar's, and will stay San Diego ball. Substitutions, Vassaw is going to replace Burdick. Hasagawa is going to come out. Frankie in for him. Nelson's missed his last 2 threes. He just looks like he doesn't have his legs into it right now.
No, I agree. I mean, when you play at this pace of the way San Diego High execute their offense and defenses, it wears you out if you're not used to it.
On the drive, Stinson give to Castillo from the elbow. No, Bergen the follow. He's going to be fouled. That foul is going to go against Vassaw. That's his second.
We had a great conversation with Coach Fontenot before the game, and that was one thing that really got me, because when you play at this high level, coaches I've spoken to is like, yeah, I'll use my timeouts to kind of help my team, catch their breath, and maybe I'll use a few more substitutions than normal. And he's like, no, not at all. We'll play. If we're practicing at this level, we should be able to play a game at this level. So I give him a lot of credit, because sometimes coaches talk a good game, but this guy really executes what he expects out of his team.
Well, and they run 40 different offensive sets, and he calls the offensive set while they're playing defense, and calls the defensive set while they're playing offense. The kids are on top of it here at San Diego High School. Every single one of these kids, Coach Fontenot says, is going to go on to college, whether they play basketball or not. That is the trend line for all these guys. And that is a credit to the program. As the drive for Bennett gets his own rebound. No, he was standing out of bounds first. Turnover back to Carlsbad.
And the line of the night, if they can learn chemistry, they can learn 40 sets in basketball.
That's true. Physics, this should be a piece of cake compared to that. So you're not having to run around the floor while you're solving quadratic equations. Here's a long jumper, and Vassaw is going to get fouled by Bennett. That's a loose ball foul.
Yep, a little push underneath the pelvic region.
Is that a lower body foul? That's what they do in the NHL.
Yeah.
It's not a specific injury. It's a lower body injury. We have a lower body foul there on Bennett. That is his second personal. Nelson looking for someone and just gets it to Satars.
Nope. Ralston didn't realize it where it was going.
Nelson on the drive. He's going to be fouled on the floor before the shot. That foul on Bennett now is third. Carlsbad still got a shot here. I mean, 3:47 to play. Thomas, a lot has to happen for the Lancers, but they're only down 12. They've been down by as many as 22 points.
Give them credit. They've hung around all night.
Oh, Harris hits a slick spot, and now do we have a foul on that play? Bennett just picked up 3 fouls in less than a minute. And Harris slips and is now going to the free throw line.
Wow, I thought he just tied him up, would just whistle it and negate it.
But I guess if you fall on top of him like it's a fumble in a football game, they're going to call that.
Nope.
Harris to the line. Neither team has really been to the foul line very much in this game. Ralston is the only Caver who's been to the foul line. He's 1 for 1. Nelson is 4 of 5 from the line. Hasagawa 1 of 1. So this is Harris's first trip. He's had 1-3 in the game. And a 1-1 situation for the Lancers.
Yep, still a little football withdrawal. So you got to give them maybe another week. Then you get your football completely out of your body.
You think?
Your system, yeah.
Especially for some of these guys. They were playing a long time.
Yeah. Well, maybe not that.
Or you're saying me.
No. I'm talking about the play.
Ball knocked out of bounds. The free throw missed. Knocked out of bounds by the Cavers. So the Lancers still have an opportunity here.
Except for Vasa.
Vasa.
He likes playing that type of style all year round.
He does not shy away from contact.
No.
Nelson, fadeaway 15-footer short. Bergen the rebound. Bergen pushing. Bergen double-teamed.
Oh, nice
Ball knocked
play.
away, still loose. Bergen double-teamed again. And now we got a timeout called by San Diego.
Wow, and he called it beautifully because I think he would have been called for 10 seconds if he didn't call the timeout.
Quick timeout for us as well on the NFHS Network. More from the Torrey Pines Holiday Classic Tip-Off Challenge after this.
He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it the break. Jordan to the end zone. What a catch. Makayaton touchdown.
Into the layup goes at the buzzer.
Elijah wins it. The championship.
Thomas, you were just saying this has been Carlsbad's having some opportunities here. There's still 3:26 to play, a lot of time in a 12-point game, but you've got to make those plays in order to get yourself into single digits in this last 3 minutes.
Yeah, they started out, I thought, with a pretty hot start here to the fourth quarter, and they got it within 11, and they had a possession where they could have finally broken it into single digits, and they just couldn't get that one basket that kind of get them over. Could get them over into maybe some more momentum, and then see where you go from there. I like the one adjustment that I really like is the way Toby Harris has helped Nelson with the bringing the ball up and kind of executing the offense for Carlsbad. I think it's really helped Nelson. They're going to kind of get a second win here and finishing out this game strong.
Jaden Green has checked in for the Cavers for the first time, as has Ian Razmi for Carlsbad. So it is Ralston, Bergen, Stinson, Green, and Castillo on the floor. Green is going to immediately step into a three and knock it down like he's been on the floor the entire game. Amazing. Meanwhile, Nelson with Razmi, Vassaw, Sitars and Harris. And here's a nice off-balance shot by Jalen Nelson, absorbing contact and getting the bucket.
Yeah, I thought he would get a foul there and did not.
Ralston going to take it in. Oh, look at that move.
Up and under.
And we got an official's timeout as we have a wet spot on the floor. At the tail end of that play, Razmi's going to come out of the game. Burdick is in. Vassaw out. And Frankie in for Carlsbad. Nelson into the front court. He's going to take it all the way. Follow. Burdick is good. Burdick's got 10. Ralston, nice bounce pass, but stolen by Harris. 73-60. Sitar's looking for some help. Gives it to Harris. Frankie 3. No good. Long rebound. Harris tracks it down. Nelson.
Great hustle by Harris there to get that rebound.
Nelson and 1. Nice move. Boy, I like this Jalen Nelson kid. He is a good player. You can see why he was first team All-League last year. 7 points in the quarter, 31 for the game.
Yeah, and he's not shy. You know, he's right at that 6 foot level, and he's not shy going to the basket. And he can play with contact, and to me, that's what a lot of these, especially today's basketball, seems like you have to learn is how to play off of contact.
Nelson free throw good. 32 points, 10-point advantage for the Cavers. Ball almost stolen. Stinson in the corner. Down low, Castillo gets free.
Great bounce pass by Green.
Every starter in double figures for San Diego.
Oh, another steal by Ralston.
Ralston with the steal and the save. Bergen 3-ball, strong. Underneath, Ralston, follow good.
That's a nice exclamation point for a fine night for him.
77-63 with a minute and a half to play in this game. Nelson, Razmi in the corner. Sitars, no good. Razmi, the shortest player on the floor, gets the rebound and then has it poked away by Bergen. Stinson blocked by Nelson. Razmi goes to the floor and he will lose the ball out of bounds. Every player in double digits for San Diego in this game. 2 players with over 20 points. Ralston with 21, Stinson 22. And Nelson might be done for the evening. 31 points. And a losing effort tonight, but nothing to be ashamed of there. He played his heart out.
No, he had an excellent night. You know, unfortunately, with injuries and whatnot, if he had a full team, this would have been definitely a little bit more competitive game. But he played outstanding, as you mentioned.
Coach is clearing the benches here. Into the ball game, Mason Bowers, Carson Frankie, Razmi stays in, Burdick stays in, Dominic Redmond makes an appearance for Carlsbad. Bergen stays out there along with Conta Thomas, Green, Duraub, and Ontiveros back in. Green thought about a three. He's already 1 for 1 from three-point range. Pass down low, stolen by Carlsbad, and then the Lancers are going to lose it out of bounds. Redmond got going a little too quickly. Now more substitutions. Bergen will exit the game, as will Green. Into the ball game, Darius Wright and number 14, Oliver Buckley. Under a minute to go. Stay tuned for the NFHS Network postgame show. We'll step away for just a moment as a shot blocked by Burdick, and will be Carlsbad ball. In fact, we'll glide right into the postgame show because we got another game after this. We'll name our player of the game. So, Thomas, begin your thinking. And we'll get you set for St. Augustine Foothills Christian, which should be a very good matchup.
Yeah, always good when those two teams get together, Jeff.
Bowers, fadeaway, 16-footer short. Nice follow, Frankie, and he's going to the line. His first points of the evening.
Yeah, great anticipation. He saw that shot was going to be a little bit short. Came from the corner position, Jeff, and got underneath the basket to make the catch and then put it off glass and drew the foul.
Buckley, the personal foul. Frankie looking to complete the three-point play, and does. 77-66. Triple team in the backcourt. Razmi flying around. You'd think this game was just down to single digits. San Diego has got to shoot the ball. Razmi's going to commit the personal.
Yeah.
And that will reset the shot clock, and now the Cavers can dribble it out. Well, this is going to move San Diego to 6-2 on the year. Carlsbad will fall to 6-3. Razmi flies on the floor again, gets another loose ball. He's going to lead the team in floor burns, and Carlsbad's going to call a timeout. Set something up for their team with 19.2 remaining. We'll keep it right here on the NFHS Network. Let's talk a little bit about some of our player of the game candidates. Obviously, Stinson for San Diego, as we usually pick from the winning team. 6 threes in the game, 22 points. Ralston had 2 threes, but 21 points.
I think you have personally
You got a lot of
myself.
options.
I like Ralston myself because his steals and forcing turnovers. You know, he's played the all-around game tonight. Nothing to take away from Steve Simpson. He's had a phenomenal game, but Ralston, to me, he kind of set the tone early on, Jeff, with the turnovers and really putting the Lancers in that early hole that they could never just quite get out of.
All right, folks. Well, that's your lead. 19.2 seconds until we make it official. I do like the fact Stinson, 6 threes.
Oh, yeah.
The bulk of those, actually all of them in the first and third quarters. He just had 1 bucket in the fourth, but really set a tone early as well. But Ralston, certainly a top candidate.
You know, Stinson, if you look at those 3 threes that he had at the start of the third quarter, that really just blew this game out of the water.
It did. Took it from 10 points to 20 really quickly. Frankie, 3, good.
Yeah, that's a shot he's been trying to look for all game long. He finally got one.
It's going to make this a little more respectable with 6 seconds to play as Thomas has the ball kicked. 77-69. Inbounds pass. And Buckley going to dribble it out, and that will do it. Well, now we move right into the NFHS Network postgame show. Let's give it to Dante Ralston.
Okay.
NFHS Network player of the game. Your final thoughts on this one? We got 15 minutes till our next game between St. Augustine and Foothills Christian.
Well, you know, Cavers, you know, they have really, you know, lofty goals this year, and the way they played tonight, I can see that. I can see them definitely contending for that the D2 title, and it'll be interesting to follow them along this year. Love that intensity, and boy, to maintain that pace for 4 quarters was awfully impressive, and they did everything that Coach Fontenot told us they would do, and they played outstanding tonight.
All of their starters in double digits.
Yeah.
22 for Stinson, 21 Ralston, 11 for Bennett, 10 apiece for Bergen and Castillo. Meanwhile, on the other end, Carlsbad now 6-3. Jalen Nelson, 31. Burdick with 10. 8 of those in the second half, but you need to have someone else step up and get some scoring other than Nelson there. And Carlsbad just a little lacking in that category.
Yeah, I wish they were had all their players ready to play. Few out with injuries, so that's a team to keep an eye on once they get healthy. They're going to be. They made it awfully respectable, staying in it right until the very end, trying to get back. So you'll love the effort. They just didn't have the weapons tonight to play with the Cavers.
Well, that's going to do it for this game. 77-69. San Diego wins it in entertaining fashion against Carlsbad. Gets set for a couple of juggernauts coming up next. St. Augustine and Foothills Christian, to be followed by Cathedral Catholic and Torrey Pines as we move into the top 5 teams in the San Diego section. St. Augustine, number 1 in the county. We'll see how they do as our coverage of the Holiday Classic Tip-Off Challenge continues in just under 13 minutes right here on the NFHS Network.